know it's pretty good.
Better than Paul's, I can tell you that.
I knew you were going to say that. If there's one thing professional athletes know how to do, it's trash talk. And of course, Buck knows how to do that too. And there will be plenty of that happening today at a charity golf tournament in Helen.
Yeah, the Darrel Chaney Invitational gets started within the hour, featuring dozens of familiar names from the NFL, Major League Baseball, and from the Olympics. And one name that's not all that familiar, Paul Milliken. He's live at Innsbrook Golf Club this morning. Paul, I'm going to give you a little bit of credit this morning. You compared yourself to Tiger Woods, and there is one thing that reminds me that you and he remind me of each other from his performance on Sunday.
I don't even want to know what this is going to be. Okay.
Y'all are both wearing a red shirt.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Yeah.
A lot cleaner than it could have been.
Yeah,
I think
no, you're
going
right.
in that direction, sir. Thank you very much. All right, here's the thing. You know, there's a lot of big names around here. This is always exciting, but I've always said it doesn't matter what your career was on the field. You haven't made it until you have a golf tournament named after you. That means Darrel Chaney, you finally made it, man.
Yeah, usually most people are dead when they get their tournament named after. But no one still knows who I am. That's why I got to wear this.
You still got to wear that old name tag, yeah. And
Is.
Raleigh Eastwick, wait, I love that this is a reunion right here. So as you know, these guys, World Series 1975, history making with the Reds. So who's the better golf player here?
Well, I would imagine it's Raleigh because he's younger. I don't know because he's younger.
Okay, wait, you think it's going to be this guy, right?
Well, I started playing a year ago or so with my wife, so I'm sure Darrel's been playing, and he's got to be a much better player than I am.
Well, but I said before, you were a pitcher, and I feel like because, you know, you've got the arm and the aim, I feel like that gives you a heads up. You don't think so?
Not necessarily. I think the regulars and the guys that were utility players, they have to be better because they are better all-around athletes.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to find out soon enough. You guys tee off very soon. This is your 17th year doing this here in Helen. How did this all start? What was the impetus for doing this golf tournament?
17 years ago, I had moved up here and wanted to get involved in the community, and the gentleman named Bill Sutton Jr., who was a banker at the time on the board of directors of United Way, said, can you come over and help us raise some money? I said, what do you want me to do? He said, we want to auction you off as a celebrity. And I said, well, you're not going to make any money that way, but I'll be glad to help out. And a gentleman named Bill Thomas from up here with Smile Science Laboratories, the owner of it, he paid $800 to play golf with me, and I said, this guy's either got to be rich or stupid. And he's not stupid. So anyway, it went from that to the next year. I said, you guys want to make this a total celebrity tournament? I'll get the celebrities, and we'll grow this thing into what it is today. And then Raleigh just moved to the state of Georgia, and he played in 2 championship World Series back-to-back years, and I was fortunate to play against him. I hated to face him in '76, so, but we're really glad that he's joining us for the first time.
Yeah, this is fantastic. So did he just call you up and say, we need you on the course, it's time?
Well, we've communicated in the past, and he was telling me about the tournament and the charity, and I thought, yeah, I'll do it. I'd love to do it, and looking forward to it. And my wife and I are loving playing golf now, and you know, we play tennis, and we love living in Georgia. My wife is originally from Waycross, so we've been in the Boston area for many years, and we're loving it down here.
We're glad you're back home.
This guy, people don't, the audience don't know it, but if you follow back in those days, he was 1 pitch away from being the most valuable player in the '75 World Series.
Incredible.
And he was a 76 Fireman of the Year. I'm sorry, I said 96. He didn't play that long. 76 Fireman of the Year, which today is the best reliever in the game. So we're really glad that he can make it.
Yeah, that is fantastic. I got to say, though, you live like in the lowlands of Georgia. This course, we got hills, we got water. I mean, this is the North Georgia mountains. Are you ready for this course?
Well, I played yesterday, so I have a little bit of an idea of the course. And my wife and I live at Sanctuary Cove in Waverly, which is a beautiful little place, and it's flat. But here, we've got to get used to these hills. So.
All right, last question. Now, you can't agree on who is going to be the best between the two of you, but amongst football, basketball, baseball, Olympic athletes, I mean, wouldn't you say that baseball players are by far the best athletes and golfers?
Yes, and the best golfers, not only athletes, but the best golfers are pitchers. So he should do real well today.
There you go. Would you agree? I mean, is baseball just head and shoulders above the rest?
Well, I would hope so. And I played some benefit charity baseball games up in Boston with Ray Bork. And he, you know, what a great hockey player he was. And you should have seen him drive a golf ball.
Oh, yeah?
So hockey players, I think, are pretty good. At least driving the ball, unbelievable.
And the hockey players, they'll attack you with punches if you cross them, so you don't want to do that. All right, well, gentlemen, it's almost time. Thank you very much. Good to see you both. Good luck today.
Thanks for having us on.
The one category I didn't give them was that better than all of those are news reporters and anchors. I mean, we're the best golfers because I know Ron Gant, as soon as the shift is over, Ron Gant is on that golf course golfing for the rest of the day. So he's got the most practice out of everybody.
You know what I find interesting, Paul, about this whole thing is you go up and cover this event every year, right? It's an annual pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Never once have they invited you to play.
Yeah.
That's always interesting to me.
It is strange, isn't it? They just don't want to be embarrassed by my athletic prowess, you know? Like an Olympic gold medalist doesn't want to be shown up by Paul Milliken. I get it.
I'd love for you to get the chance to play.
What?
Yeah.
Walter Curry, every year, Walter Curry comes to attack me. I mean, did Buck pay you again to do this?
No, Evan did this time.
It's Evan this time, man. This guy picks me up, throws me around. We're going to get you on live TV a little bit later, and I'm going to get some good trash talking, okay?
Got it.
You just wait for it. Walter Curry comes and crashes
Paul
my
looks even
shots
smaller than normal there, doesn't he?